What a time to be alive. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, listen, Fairme David gave me a pleasant surprise last night. I'm talking about the way he stood up to the Mbadiwe twins. Guys, never ever did I ever think that this would ever be possible. I mean, I thought he was a coward. I thought Fairme David was scared of the Mbadiwe twins. I thought Fairme David was threading carefully around them, not to offend them. Because if you all recall, the last clash that they had, the first and the previous clash that they had, Fairme David had decided to be the bigger person, to go appeal to them, to desist from making very insensitive jokes about his family, especially looking at the fact that that day, he was not even referring to them. It was just a conversation between him and the Checkers pair. But the Mbadiwe twins decided to come play knight in shiny armor by attacking Fairme David's family, all in the guise of trying to defend Chizoba and Onyeka because they are like sisters to them. So, if you all recall my video's content that day, I had mentioned my disappointment that I did not really expect Fairme David, to go, begging them, to desist from what they were doing because it made him look weak. But lo and behold, last night, Fairme David decided to prove to all of us that he was no weakling. That as a matter of fact, he's just been piling up and piling up and piling up all the control, like all the dominance, all the annoying things that the Mbadiwe twins have been doing in the house. And last night, he dished out that energy to them on 100. Ladies and gentlemen, I was proud of Fairme David because if you even think about the reason they had that clash last night, trust me, you'll be equally mad at the Mbadiwe twins. Because, ladies and gentlemen, once again, they decided to play head of house. They decided to play father of the house. They decided to play the king of the village. Oh, they're going to give a decree. And then everybody else needs to bow down and live and conduct themselves according to that decree. But Fairme David said no. He said no. You guys hold no power over here. No, you are not going to dictate how we conduct ourselves in this house because who the hell are you? And ladies and gentlemen, I totally agree with that notion. So let's get into this video. I'm going to give you the details of it all. And guys, I haven't forgotten my Nelly and Suji's video. Remember, a lot happened last night, all right? So that video is coming up soon. So don't worry, it's coming up. But for this video, we're going to talk about this particular clash between Fairme David and the Mbadiwe twins. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section below. So please make sure you watch this video to the end. Do not skip out on any part. And you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. Ladies and gentlemen, please, as you watch this video, do not hesitate to like this video. Please like this video, give this video a thumbs up. It goes a long way to encourage me that you enjoy my content, all right? I mean, I would not mind seeing up to at least 5,000 likes on this video. It's for free. You're not paying a dime to like my video, all right? And if you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do so to become a part of this community. Now, without further ado, let's just quickly dive right into the details of this conversation. On my previous video, I had shared with you the details of, how Onyeka, in a way, contributed to the drama that had transpired between Wani and Ndi. Now, it was supposed to be a drama between Wani and Sean, but Ndi stepped in to pacify her sister before things got out of hand. But then, lo and behold, Wani transferred that aggression on her sister, and so it resulted in a sibling feud last night, which prolonged and lasted till about past 4 a.m. this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it was not beans. It was crazy. It was intense. It was insane. Yes. Now, because the arguments continued, there were several conversations going on around the house. And I also shared on that video about the Mbadiwe twins' analysis about Onyeka's strategy and the games that she was playing around the house. Please go ahead and check out that video after watching this one, all right? Now, still about the Wani x Ndi sisters drama, yes. So they were trying to reconcile. Onyeka, Sean, and there was also Ben at some point, were trying to play mediators, to bring the sisters together to, help them settle their differences. But Wani was proving more stubborn. Ndi as well was reciprocating the energy. And then things got out of hand. They had arguments, tempers were flaring. And of course, it is Big Brother's house. When voices are raised, when energies are high, people are going to rush to the location where the drama is happening. Housemates would want to know what's happening because, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, these housemates are bored. They have no other source of entertainment aside those playthings that they used to play all the time. And then, one another, each to themselves. They are their own playthings. They are their own entertainment, their own source of entertainment, source of information and all whatnot. They do not have access to the outside world. So it is quite natural that when there is a true fighting situation in the house, or when there's a clash, when there's an altercation, it's quite natural for people to gravitate towards that direction to see what's going on, to find out the source of the argument, just to know, just to be a part of the drama. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that the cameras are always, attentive to those areas of the house where the drama is happening the most. So most of the time, when there's an altercation, when there's a fight, people rush to that area like ants, surrounding sugar or honey, simply because they also want to be a part of the highlight. Yes, nobody wants to lose out from the opportunity of, also tapping from the blessings of the clout. And that was exactly what happened last night. When this whole drama was happening between the Wani x Ndi pair and Sean, ladies and gentlemen, quite naturally, housemates who were still observing their punishments from Big Brother were gravitating towards the direction of the garden outside. They wanted to know what was happening. But then guess what? The Mbadiwe twins were trying to control the crowd. They were saying that people should give them privacy. They should give them space. Let them trash out their own differences. And quite frankly, I felt like that was quite offensive, yes. Now, I understand that OZ was coming from a place of concern, but you cannot continue to dish out instructions and directives or even commands to your fellow housemates like you were the one that brought them to Big Brother's house, that it is because of you they're in Big Brother's house. You should remember that nobody brought anybody to Big Brother's house aside the pairs that came together. Nobody has any right to dictate how a fellow housemate should dictate, or rather to conduct themselves. The only person that has such a right is Biggie himself. Hence the reason there is a rule book, which we're not even sure if it exists this season anyways, But when OZ and OC were saying what they were saying, it came across as though they were trying to control how people conduct themselves in the house, even though it seemed like he was coming from a good place. And that was the bone of contention for Fairme David and also Cassia. Kelly Ray also tapped into that because he was also not in agreement with that, because earlier yesterday, OC had actually lashed out at Kelly Ray when Kelly Ray was crawling like an animal observing his punishment. OC himself had also lashed out at Kelly Ray, and Kelly Ray had found it quite offensive. Although he did not necessarily react or give that same heavy energy that OC gave him, but he just had to pipe down low, so it doesn't affect their wager task presentation. And so it seemed like the twins were doing the same thing again yesterday, and Fairme David did not find it funny, and that was where he stood up to them. That no, you guys cannot control how people conduct themselves in this house. If people want to go outside to the garden, let them be free to go outside. If people want to go upstairs, they should be able to go upstairs. You cannot be telling people what to do or trying to restrict people's movement, all in the name of, oh, let's give people space, privacy. This is Big Brother's house. What do you mean by privacy? This is Big Brother's house. It's not like people are going to go and sit on top of their heads to find out the cause of their rift. No. Yeah, people are going to the garden, but so it is Big Brother's house. You cannot tell people what to do. And that was where things got really heated, because as Fairme David was expressing himself, the Mbadiwe twins were making it look like Fairme David was not up to the level of someone that should talk to them. And so they were telling him, it's okay, don't talk again, it's okay. And guys, I did not like what Fairme's partner Michky was doing, because remember, Michky is close to OC. He has a very close relationship with OC. So the way he was telling Fairme that, oh, it's okay, if you want to talk, go upstairs. If you want to talk, go upstairs. I found it quite condescending and very, very offensive, because I'm like, dude, this is your partner here. If anything, you should stand by your partner. Instead of telling him to shut up, you're trying to shut him up and telling him to go upstairs like he's a child. Like, bro, who are you? And guys, that was very, very offensive. That was very, very annoying. Like, very, very annoying. But I love the fact that Fairme David did not relent. He did not back down. He continued talking that, no, you cannot tell people what to do. And you know, the Mbadiwe twins, Mosi was telling him, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Like, dude, no, let him express himself. Why would you be telling him it's okay? Let him talk. Let the man speak. Yes, small body no be coarse. Like the fact that he has a small stature, it does not mean that he cannot equally air his own opinion or his sentiment. And ladies and gentlemen, things got out of hand. Ozzy was approaching in a threatening and aggressive manner, like he wanted to come and beat up Fairme David. And boom, Fairme David stood up to him like, what do you want to do? You want to beat me? Try it. Try it. Try it. And then Ozzy was still defending his own claims that, people should respect spaces. And I'm like, bro, come on. In as much as it seems as though your intentions were pure, but you both know that you do this all the damn time. You always try to control everybody's actions in the house. You always try to put your foot down when people try to live their lives freely. So let people live. Let people be, you know. So guys, it was just so annoying. It was just so annoying the way the whole thing happened. And it was also quite disappointing that the likes of Zion, they were pretty much quiet. They were not contributing to the whole thing, even though they knew that Fairme David had a point. But kudos to Cassia and Kelly Ray for standing up to the Mbadiwe twins as well, because they too, they were speaking their mind. They were like, no, that this is what the Mbadiwe twins does on a constant. They do it all the time. So they should stop it, because nobody is a child here. Nobody escorted them to Big Brother's house. They all equally came to Big Brother's house to play the game. So nobody can tell anybody how to behave or how to conduct themselves. The only person that has that power is Biggie. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, massive accolades to Fairme David for standing up to the Mbadiwe twins, because it was long overdue. And this is where I'm going to stop talking, because I would love to hear your thoughts about it as well. So please go ahead and share in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.